Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you at the Investment and Matchmaking Forum of Energy and Environment. This initiative is organized in the framework of the project Fostering International Partnerships between Companies and Institutions Operating in the Energy and Environment sectors. The project is funded by the Italian Ministry for Ecological Transition and implemented by UNIDO ITPO Italy. In these challenging times, when travel restriction cannot allow us to meet physically and to perform B2B meetings in person, our office was able to adapt to the situation and continue to provide services, embracing innovative digital tools and shifting its activity onto a digital platform. This exchange event is dedicated to the sectors of renewable energies and environmental technologies, and this is specifically designed for both Italian companies interested in discovering new investment opportunities and companies from targeted developing countries looking for potential investors. The importance of energy and environment is reflected by the large participation at our forum of the private sector operating in the field. The capability of enterprises to address the challenges of sustainability, also through technological innovations, is key to achieve a sustainable future for the business and the entire global community. In line with UNIDO's mandate to promote inclusive and sustainable industrial development, UNIDO ITPO Italy is committed to create a strengthened, meaningful collaborations among international actors from different backgrounds, supporting developing countries and emerging economy in line with Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations 2030 Agenda. Therefore, I hope that this forum will represent for all of you a valuable opportunity to meet new stakeholders, to network and to share ideas, paving the way for potentially new business synergies and partnership in the energy and environment sectors. Before concluding, allow me to thank once again the team of UNIDO ITPO Italy, the Italian Ministry for Ecological Transition, the co-organizers and the promoters of this event. And of course, thanks to all of you for being here with us today. Welcome to the Investment and Matchmaking Forum on Energy and Environment.
Dear Director Battaggia, dear all, first of all, let me address my thanks to UNIDO ITPO Italy for the invitation to the interesting initiative. I'm convinced that promoting inclusive and sustainable development is a key action to improve living conditions. To this regard, it's necessary to pursue a fruitful collaboration between enterprises and institutions in the common path toward the sustainable growth. Indeed, enterprise, and especially small and medium enterprise, could be actors of change through technology innovation at the service of environment preservation and sustainable resource management. As you know, our ministry is moving in line with the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the Addis Ababa Action Plan, which aim at reducing the North-South axis typical of public development aid and moving into the direction of shared responsibility. Public-private partnerships are indeed among the priorities identified in the new Decree for International Environmental Cooperation, adopted by our ministry in August 2020. On this respect, our decree strengthened the relevance of monitoring and evaluation mechanisms and quality rating of all public and private partners involved, in order to better track progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals. In addition, the newly founded Ministry for Ecological Transition has added to former environmental competencies also some of the key responsibilities revolving around energy policies, transport emissions, alternative energy resources, sustainable development policies, circular economy, and related policies. This new mission is crucial to reach the goal of economy conversion towards a sustainable society. We currently have 44 bilateral memoranda of understanding in the field of sustainable development, active in different countries in Africa, Latin America, Asia, and Eastern Europe, including the partner countries of this project. Projects like this one allow us to explore transversally the opportunities and lay the basis for activities in cooperation with different public and private stakeholders. I'm convinced that our cooperation activities have to adopt an enlarged vision, both for its fields of action and for the kind of activities and stakeholders involved in a local perspective, in order to provide a significant support to our partner countries' transition. This is why the Italian Ministry for Ecological Transition will continue promoting projects like fostering international partnership between companies and or institutions operating in the energy and environmental sector that have a primary importance in synergy with the ensemble of our international cooperation activity. Thank you again for your invitation. I wish all of you a fruitful discussion in this forum. Thank you.
My name is Roberto Lupo. I am the founder and general director of Deltacque, Italy. Deltacque performs with success since more than 40 years in design and commissioning of biological wastewater treatment plant. We develop efficient solutions in tanning area and any other field where depuration of wastewater is required. We assist customers following technical and economic needs, and always focused to the principle of sustainability. We gained our experience in the field of wastewater treatment through tests and research. We made experience on the pilot and some small industrial treatment system, and we developed new equipment and technology for treatment of wastewater and waste, especially for the tannery process. Management. The main activity has always been the management of water treatment facility that applying in centralized and private plants allow it to accumulate experience. Design. The design of wastewater treatment plant entrusted to reliable engineering with technical capacity is accompanied by a continuous adjustment to law, regulation, and the changing need for customers. The core technology of the biological system. The Deltacque focus is applying the technology who help the better ecology and economic compromise, as well as the respect of the discharge limit required from the law. Our purification system is based on biodynamic principles, fundamentals for the pollutant part digestion, where bacteria and pollutant parts live in a dynamic balance. This balance is permanently maintained with the optimization of the biological cycle, the use of new generation machinery, and the experience acquired during the years. One case can I show is the case of Aquano plant. It's a big plant in the tanning area of Santa Croce, Pisa province in Italy. It's a big plant made in the 70 years, and we transformed it in 98, applying the transformation of that consumption plant from chemical physical treatment to only biological. The wastewater foresaw had to treat 25,000 cubic meters per day on wastewater discharged by almost 300 tanneries located in the district of Santa Croce, one of the biggest leather production area in Europe and I think also the world. The project application brought the reduction of the sludge production, they iterated, from 700 tons per day to 380 tons per day. We reduced the chemical consumption less than 80%, the electric consumption, the maintenance running cost, assuring anyway the respect of the limit required from the law for the final discharge into the river. Our important work is normally inside the tannery. We made a lot of plants directly in private tanneries, and in that occasion we developed the best solution for the individual situation. And normally we work to reduce the total environmental impact, working about the recovery of chemicals directly to the process and to recover partially the water. We do the treatment inside the wastewater treatment plant of all water. We transform in cleaned water and we utilize partially for the process. With that way, normally we can recover 30-40% of the total water without to introduce complicated plants. In conclusion, Deltaque works in tanneries located both in warm countries as Africa, Central and South America, and in cold countries as Russia, Uzbekistan, Poland, applying well-known technologies and adapting the purification cycle to the different climates and characteristics of effluent and processes, always considering 4 factors: low parameter respect, reduced cost and easy management, reduced environmental impact and maximum recovery of chemical and water, lower sludge production, less use of chemical, no bad smell emission. Thanks for attention.
Good day. My name is Ketsile Orapeleng, and I'm the Director of Cleanico Waste Management Solutions, situated in the capital city of Botswana, Gaborone. We are a 100% citizen-owned company that has been in operation since 2014. Our main vision and mandate is to zero waste that goes to the landfill. And to date, we have managed to reduce our annual waste tonnage to 43% that actually goes to the landfill. And we've been doing this through eco-innovative solutions and segregation of waste at source. We've been doing this in the mining, hospitality, education, and healthcare industries. We are currently developing the first of its kind, a material recovery plant and a waste to energy plant here in Botswana. And we're looking for investors and like-minded entities to take part in this development. We as Cleanico Waste Management Solutions, we thank you for this opportunity and we look forward to future engagements and business partners that may come out of this forum. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm going to talk about Airmec, our company that is located in Italy, in the south part of the country, near Naples. Airmec is a company founded in 1985 to create a technological system for the conditioning and treatment of polluted air, especially for the safety in work environments. At the beginning in Italy and now all over the world, we can say. Main areas of activities are air suction, ventilation, and air filtration, but we produce also wind turbines, vertical and horizontal rotation axis, and also hydroelectrical microturbines plants, and plants for gasification of liquid waste. We consider the company like a project-based company because we are involved in engineering and construction, and in fact Airmec follows the project from the beginning to the end. And the construction phase is not secondary, including all the organizing activities, supplies technologies transfer, plant startup, staff training, and maintenance assistance. These activities are the competitive advantage of the company in our idea. For a few years, Airmec has founded new controlled companies all over the world, investment focused on Bulgaria, for example, Poland, Ivory Coast, and also Kenya. We are looking for local partners for the promotion of our products and for technical support for any plant's installation.
Hello everyone and welcome to the dynamic elevator pitch. My name is Angelantonio Massaro. I'm a technical engineer, and in this short video I will be speaking to you about our company, Dynamic, and about the services that it may offer you. But first, let me give you some background information. Dynamic is a company which has been operating in the anemological study of the territory since 1995. And it deals with the management and the maintenance of the anemological towers built to collect and to measure wind data. We are a certified company with the latest version of ISO 9001 and ISO 45001. We guarantee high quality standards in our measures, and we comply with all the safety requirements in the workplaces. Furthermore, Dynamic has scored 2 stars in the legality rating, showing an ethical and a law-abiding conduct. With that being said, let's move on our services. Dynamic can boast 20 years of experience in the installation of more than 5,000 different types of anemological structure, lattice, tubular, and even self-standing. We can supply you towers up to 150 meters, manufactured exclusively with the best materials. We can also provide all the electronic instruments related to the study of the wind: anemometers, wind vanes, barometers, thermometers, pluviometers, data loggers, modem, and any other sensor needed for this purpose. Our personnel is highly qualified to perform work at height and also offshore installation, and each intervention will be documented in a detailed record. With our rich experience built over the years, Dynamic can be present almost everywhere in the world. We have a multi-ethnical and multilingual staff able to meet any need. But now, let's dig right in our number. Dynamic has installed and maintained a huge number of structures all over the world for about 700 different customers. With our anemometric campaigns, it was possible to install 25.5 gigawatt of wind power in Europe and 150 megawatt of wind power in the African territory. I want to leave you with a final consideration. Global warming is a serious risk to our planet, and finding other resources has become inevitable. Dynamic truly believes in the importance of reducing its effects by adopting the most effective environmental policies. We are the first step that must be taken in order to build the facilities for the production of energy from the wind. Thank you for your attention. If you are interested in learning more, follow us on our social and take a look at our website. Have a nice day.
Aliya Salimjuarova, and I'm responsible for power sector at Kazakh Invest, which acts as a single negotiator on behalf of the government of the Republic of Kazakhstan on investment issues. Through our network of regional and foreign representatives, we provide full range of services to support investment projects on the principle of one window, meaning to assure support of investment projects starting from the idea, going through implementation period, and we also provide so-called post-investment period support. In frames of my intervention, I would like to give a short overview on renewable energy sector development in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan has a great potential for the development of renewable energy sources. Here on the slide, you can see some of them. And of course, on the right side of the slide, you can also see the important steps framed in kind of a timeline of the renewable energy sources development, meaning the development of legislative framework of renewable energy sources. Why there is a great interest to participate in renewable energy auctions? Mainly, it's a state support, which, among other things, ensures the conclusion of a long-term contract for the purchase of electricity, as well as the provision of so-called investment preferences. So, power purchase agreement concluded with the auction winner for the period of 20 years since 2021. And moreover, we have annual tariff indexation after a year operation of the station. The formula is 70% for the exchange rate of the national currency to convertible currencies and 30% for CPI. This formula aimed at a reduction of the risk of investors when the exchange rate of the national currency changes. Moreover, the auction winner is awarded by priority dispatch and exemption from payment for services of electric grid companies. To mention, this year, due to uncertainties and pandemic situation, many renewable energy projects faced with problems with the delivery of equipment and workforces. And to mention, lots of works were on hold. From Kazakh side, we supported projects in many cases, including work with the local authorities, even on ordinal issues, as many things started to be online since March. It's already 1 year that we are working in such environment. And actually, not everyone could be on track with new developments, but I need to mention this: despite of the pandemic situation, the investment contracts were concluded, and we pleased to mention that a number of projects in renewable energy sources were commissioned. Here, I just wanted to mention some work which is done by Kazakh Invest to support renewable energy projects. I would like to thank you for your attention, and I will be glad to hear your comments and questions afterwards. Thank you so much.
My name is Charity Wanjiku, and I'm the Chief Operations Officer at Strauss Energy. We are makers of 2-in-1 roofing tile solutions that have solar cells integrated, as one that I'm holding here. What we do is basically integrate solar cells into basic building material, and we've decided to start with a roofing tile. So it's a Kenyan innovation by Kenyans for Kenyans and the rest of the world, as we like to say. NetFund has been a great partner with Strauss Energy. So far, we use them as the government arm in the environmental aspects. They've pointed us to different organizations and investors and funders and who can help us in improving and scaling up our product. Secondly, being part of the government, they push for policy as well, and that's one of the things that we are grateful for, because we are still waiting for the net metering to be passed, and I know NetFund is at the forefront of this. Strauss Energy has a big vision. Strauss Energy is looking at reaching out to all homes, that every roof you look at would have a Strauss tile. Every house will be able to generate its own power and send some extra power back to the grid. We're looking at reaching out to commercial buildings. I mean, anywhere that the sun hits, we're looking at using it as a source of power generation. Our target market is real estate developers who have large estates. 2, we're looking at schools. There's a move by the government to power all schools, but still it's taking a longer time for some of these schools to get access to power. We've started in Muranga. Already a school is, well, not quite self-sufficient because it's only a small portion that's powered, but in the event that we roof the entire school, the school will be self-sufficient. We're looking at industries. We're looking at homes, individual homes, that is. We're looking at hospitals. We're looking at any building that has a roof at the top. In terms of marketing, we are looking at having distributorship all over the country and all over the continent, perhaps all over the world one day. We're looking to grow big. So we're looking at having reaching out to different markets with different distributors. And that's pretty much how we're looking at it at the moment.
Hello, this is Taddese, the CEO of RET Energy Engineering. RET Energy Engineering is established in 2012 in Ethiopia, and RET is one of the leading turnkey sustainable energy solution provider and wholesale distributor of green energy components in Ethiopia. And we are specialized in system sizing, evaluation and design, procurement, installation, system testing, commissioning, maintenance, and monitoring after-sales service of renewable energy technology. And currently, we are developing a green mini-grid in Ethiopian rural areas. And we have already identified more than 300 sites, which are far from the grid. And we are looking for the partner who are interested to develop these mini grids, especially on the solar, micro hydro, wind, batteries, and diesel generator. And if you are interested to work with rural Ethiopia, and also interested in developing in mini grids with a number of renewable energy system. So you are welcome, for whether the technology provider or to become a partner working on the mini grid. So you are welcome, and thank you very much.
Buongiorno, sono Andrea Pavia, responsabile commerciale della Camera di Commercio Italiana del Perù. In Perù negli ultimi anni abbiamo assistito a un interesse crescente per tematiche come sviluppo sostenibile ed economia circolare. I vari governi hanno infatti adottato tutta una serie di misure di carattere legislativo per facilitare l'introduzione di tecnologie a difesa dell'ambiente e contenere i danni a livello di contaminazione di suolo e di acque causati dall'industria, con l'obiettivo di raggiungere un equilibrio tra sviluppo industriale e crescita economica da una parte e rispetto per l'ambiente e salute dall'altro. Il legislatore, ad esempio, è intervenuto in più occasioni per determinare valori massimi ammissibili rigidi nei reflui industriali, al fine di garantire, nel breve periodo, il mitigamento di fenomeni contaminanti in zone caratterizzate da un'alta concentrazione di attività industriali e la tutela della salute dei cittadini. Tale crescente attenzione per le tematiche ambientali ha aperto certamente la strada per tutti quegli operatori nazionali e internazionali in grado di poter contribuire in maniera determinante, con tecnologie e know-how, alla soluzione delle problematiche ambientali che ancora interessano il Paese. Attualmente gli enti di promozione peruviani come Proinversione e la Direzione per le attrazioni degli investimenti esteri di Prom Perù presentano un forte orientamento verso il coinvolgimento di realtà imprenditoriali straniere che operano nel settore ambientale, dando spesso priorità a progetti come la realizzazione di impianti di trattamento di acque residuali, impianti per la classificazione e gestione di rifiuti solidi e l'elettrificazione di aree rurali mediante l'utilizzo di fonti di energia rinnovabili. In questo settore il Paese presenta un potenziale enorme, condividendo con il Cile una delle aree al mondo con più alta radiazione solare e disponendo di ampli spazi per la realizzazione di impianti eolici e solari. In questo contesto è esemplare il lavoro portato avanti dal nostro socio partner Enel e l'impegno da parte dell'azienda nel campo della produzione e dell'uso di energie rinnovabili. Ben il 10% del totale di energia prodotta proviene infatti da fonti eoliche e solari. Enel ha inoltre realizzato il campo eolico e il campo solare più grandi del Perù. Molto importante è anche l'impegno del nostro socio Tozzi Green, presente in Perù come Ergon, che ha vinto una gara per l'elettrificazione di aree rurali del paese, arrivando ad installare in pochi anni oltre 220.000 unità fotovoltaiche. Come Camera rappresentiamo attualmente un vero e proprio punto di riferimento per le aziende peruviane che cercano fornitori italiani di tecnologie e soluzioni per l'ambiente. Abbiamo inoltre una collaborazione di lunga data con la Fiera Internazionale Italiana Ecomondo per la selezione di buyer peruviani da invitare alla fiera affinché possano avere riunioni d'affari con aziende italiane del settore. Questo ci ha permesso di ottenere negli anni un gran numero di contatti a livello pubblico e a livello privato nel settore ambientale e di costituire un vero e proprio punto di incontro per aziende italiane e peruviane che desiderano fare business. Come Camera ci teniamo molto a rinnovare la nostra piena disponibilità nel supportare aziende italiane del settore nella definizione di strategie e nell'identificazione di potenziali partner sul territorio peruviano. Grazie per l'attenzione.
UNIDO has a country program framework in Cuba designed to support the Cuban government in the elaboration of the roadmap toward inclusive and sustainable industrial development. In this country program, has been included a programmatic area focused on sustainable management of natural resources and the improvement of environment quality. Through this area, UNIDO will be able to develop some kind of project that allow to the country to incorporate the environment, climate, risk considerations into socioeconomic development strategy, promoting the efficient use of resource and also cleaner productions. At this moment, the UNIDO office is developing 2 projects in Cuba related to this area. One of them is the project named Strain National Capacities for Development of Photovoltaic Solar Energy in Cuba, developed by Union Electrical of Cuba and financing by the Global Environment Facility, GIF. The main objective of this project is to reduce greenhouse gases emissions by improving the capacity, skills, knowledge of the main stakeholders to successfully implement and maintain investments in photovoltaic solar energy. The achievement of this result will be possible through the creation of capacity and skills for the executions of investment in photovoltaic solar energy, and also through support activities for the promotion and dissemination of investment in renewable energy. The other project that we are implementing now is the project named Program to Support the Energy Sector in Cuba, as we name Energy Efficiency. This project is a part of the UNIDO and UNDP joint program to support the energy efficiency and promotion of renewable energy for local development. This project is developed with the Ministry of Energy and Mines and aims to support the implementation of the energy management and conservation program, including energy efficiency. In this way, the project will contribute to the Cuba's priorities of improving energy efficiency in all sectors, as well as reducing the dependence on fossil fuels, promoting socioeconomic growth, and limiting greenhouse gas emissions. At this time, UNIDO in Cuba continues to work on identifying the priorities of some donors, for example, Green Climate Funds, and European unions as potential donors that could support the development of the new UNIDO projects in Cuba related to the renewable energy and energy efficiency in the next period.